Yo, you know what's cool about this voice stuff? Like I don't use it often for that type of stuff, responding to people, but my responses are gonna be better. Like I'm gonna put more effort. I just don't like typing all that. You know? Like it takes a while to type, but now you can just pinky everything. Okay, analysis complete. Your assumptions don't fully hold. My assumptions. All right. I ran the analysis on the 1.42 million records we processed so far. 91.6 complete, not 26% complete. Processing sped up. Here's the verdict. The good news. Feature ranking is mostly correct. Depth and balance is best. OFI Z-score is second. Raw OFI third. OFI velocity fourth. What we got right. Acceleration is useless. Confirmed. Volume is useless. Confirmed. Short time frames, 50 to 30 seconds, are best. Confirmed. Signal decays rapidly. Confirmed. The bad news. Correlations are 50% weaker than we thought. Mini data set, so OFI 0.36, depth 0.35, Z-score plus 0.33, full data set 0.2, 0.17, 0.15. The really bad news, volatility regime effect is reversed. High volatility equals stronger signals. Low volatility equals weaker signals. Strategy, trade more in high vol. Full data set says low volatility equals stronger signals. High volatility equals weaker signals. This is the opposite of what we initially found. Why did this happen? The mini dataset, the first 15K records, caught a particularly volatile trending period where OFI signals were unusually strong. With 112x more data, we're seeing the real average predictive power, which is about half as strong. Think of it like this. Testing a basketball player's three-point percentage after 10 shots, 60%, versus 1,000 shots, 35. The larger sample reveals the true ability. What this means for the bots, current bot parameters are too aggressive. Min entry on the mini 70 out of 100, but on the full, right, change is negative 29%. Strong signal, negative 24%. Take profit plus 50%. Feature weights are also changed. Feature, mini weight, full weight, change, increase, increase, decrease, decrease. Bottom line, do your assumptions hold? Ranking of features, yes. Okay. Signal strength, no. 50% weaker than thought. Volatility effect, no. Time frame focus, yes. Ignored features, yes. Overall verdict, strategy is still viable, but needs major parameter adjustments. What I recommend, full comparison document, updated, okay. Now shows full data set records, correlation analysis, report partial, raw full data set. Next steps, update the bots recommended, okay. Lower thresholds, okay. Option 2, wait for the 100% data set, okay. Test current bot as is. Can you tell me the start date and time of our data thus far, and then the end date and time of that data? I'm just curious what these dates were, because we've had a pretty volatile weekend. The good news is we caught this before running live. If we traded on a mini dataset parameters, we'd be way too selective and miss most opportunities. So it says it's at 48%. We're at 43 hours. Okay, so I started this on Saturday. That's right. Started this on Saturday. I don't need to know this. I don't need to know this. I know the answer. I started it on Saturday. So my predicament right now is wait for 100%. We're at 50% now. I'm definitely going to do that at some point. I want you to run it again. I want you to run it again. We have more data now. I don't know what you're talking about, 90%. It says it's 51%, but I want you to run it again. It's been more time, and we'll just keep running it. And I want to track all of these runs to see how they change over time. I think that's actually an interesting data set. So now that we're at 50% of the data, run it again with the new data, and yeah, it's gonna be fire. Right? Because if we keep running it at multiple points, I feel like it's gonna give our analysis like more weight, make it more better. I don't know, bro. Okay, so I get it. I get it, Mo. I get it. Thank you, bro. Thank you. That makes sense. It's just I think Codex is more affordable, which is fire. That's good to hear. I'm glad. It probably comes with the $20 subscription. Cloud Code is expensive AF. Crazy. How'd you set up Claude to bypass permissions and not? Oh, Mickey, Mickey, this is your lucky day. Usually not over here in the chat, but this is your lucky day. That's it, dude. It's kind of annoying.